Okay, we continue. Okay, now we done already for negative index. Now the last one for the law of indices, which is fractional index. Okay, fractional index there is three ways or three conditions. Okay, for the first one, okay, for the first one, a to the power of 1 over n will equal to a square root n. Okay, or if the question give you this one, then you can convert into this one, or if the question give you this one, then you can convert into this one. Okay, so for the first one here, okay, look at example 12. Okay, the question asks you to convert each of the following terms into the forms of a to the power of 1 over n. Okay, now, okay, this one, the question number one, the question want you to from this one, the question asks you to convert into this one. Okay, so look at the example, question A. Okay, look at question A. Question A. Okay, 36 to the power of 36 square root 36 square root 36. Okay, sorry, square root 36. Okay, square root 36 you can convert into the forms of this one, a to the power of 1 over n. So from this one to this one, so how you want to change? Okay, look at the a which is the base, 36. Okay, and then 1 over n is 2, so 1 over 2, just like that. This is the answer. Okay, so now look at b, negative 27 cube root negative 27. Okay, so the answer will be negative 27. Don't forget the bracket because there is a negative symbol here. Okay, to the power of 1 over n. The value of n is 3. So like this. Okay, done for b. Now for c. For c, m square root 5. Okay, then you just do it like this. M 1 over 5. Just like this. Okay, now d. N square root 7. So your answer will be n to the power of 1 over 7. Just like it. Just like that. Okay, done for question number 1. Now look at question number 2. Look at question number 2. Question number 2, they ask you to convert from this form, which is this one into this one, Okay, so just convert. Okay, now number 2, number 2a, 1 to 5 to the power of 1 over 5. So 1 to 5 square root, this is the value of n, right? So the value of n is in here, so 5, just like that. Okay, so for A, and then for A, B, it's just same goes as for A, as A. So look at C. C, there is a negative symbol here. So negative 1000 to the power of 1 over 3. So the answer will be negative 1000 square root 3, just like that. Okay, that's it. Okay, so done for question number 2. Okay, now look at the question number 3. The question asks you to calculate the value of each of the following terms. To calculate for each of the following terms. Okay, look at A. Okay. Okay, now the question asks you to calculate. So okay, so we continue with still example 12, question number 3. Okay, so look at here. Calculate the value of each of the following terms. Okay, so the question asks you to calculate this value for each of the following terms. Okay, so how you want to calculate? Okay, now look at here carefully. Okay, A, negative 32 square root 5. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is you need to convert into the law of indices that you have learned just now, equal to what? So negative 32, okay, this one, and right, so 1 over 5. Okay, after you got this one, what should you do? Okay, you need to wait. Okay, what should you do? You need to solve this one. This one negative 32, right? So 32 is the biggest, it's a big number. So I want you to change 32 into suitable base. 32 into any suitable base. Okay, how you want to choose the suitable base for 32? Okay, the way is, okay, you need to do like this. Okay, 32, you divide with any value, which is 2. Okay, for example, like 2. Okay, we got whole number, right? So possible for 32 to change into base 2. So it is half possibility, which is 2. Okay, if I do it like this, 32, I divide by 3. So there is a decimal here. So it means that 3 is not suitable to make it, 32 is not suitable to make it as base 3. Okay, because there is a decimal here. So it is not in the whole number like base 2 just now. So 32 divided by 2. Then you got 16, right? This is the whole number. So we know that 32 can be converted into base 2. So we know that this is 32, we can change it into base 2. So negative, just put negative, and then okay, now we apply the repeated division method. Okay, so this is the first I hope that you can still remember for the repeated division method where you need to divide until you got 1 at the end of the solution. Okay, this is the first division, which is the first one. So you need to count how many division you done. Okay, 32 divided by 2, you got 16. Okay, the first one, and then divide by 2 again. This is the second division, and then divide by 2 again, third division, and then divide by 2 again, fourth division, and then this one still not 1, right? So you need to divide until you got 1, and then you need divide by 2 again, then you got 1. So we have 5 division. So we know that base is 2 to the power of 5, which is the number of division you done. Okay, and then close bracket 1 over 5. Okay, now from here Okay, just consider this one 5 times 1 over 5. So you can cut like this, right? So the answer just -2. That's it. That is how you answer this question. That is how you calculate the value of each of the following items. Okay, like this. Okay, now let's continue question B. Okay, question B, 7 to 9 square root 6. Okay, the first thing that you need to do is you need to change it based on the law of indices, which is 729 in bracket 1 over 6. Okay, now this is how you need to apply to find the suitable base for 729. So how? Okay, by using repeated division method. 7 to 9 divide by, okay, I start with the lowest number first, divide by 2. Okay, there is a fraction here, right? So 2 is not suitable to make it as the base. And then once again, 7 to 9 divide by 3. See, this is the whole number, right? So we know that 7 to 9 can change into base 3. Okay, so this one, okay, now we do the repeated division method. Okay, this is the first division. First one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 1, done already. And then we stop. So there is 6 division. So we know that 7 to 9, we can change it to base 3 to the power of 6. Okay, and then 1 over 6. So from here, we can just cut, because 6 times 1 over 6, we can cut like this. So the answer will be 3 only. Okay, very easy. Okay, now look at C. 512, 1 over 3. Okay, so this one you don't have to, you don't need to convert based on law of indices, because it is already in the forms of like this. Okay, so now what should you do? You just need to know the suitable base for 512. Okay, so 512, okay, we do as usual. 512 divide by the lowest value is 2. Okay, 256. See, this is the whole number. So we know that 512 can be changed into base 2. Okay, so this is the first division. Okay, we need to count how many division we done. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay, so we know it is base 2 to the power of 9. Okay, and then close bracket 1 over 3. So from here, this is multiplication. 9 times 1 over 3, 1 times 3, 3, 3. So 2 to the power of 3. This is how you do it. Okay, 2 to the power of 3, the answer is 8. Like this. Okay? Okay, very easy. Okay, now look at D. The last, wait. D, D. The last example for D, negative 243, 1 over 5. Okay, now we need to know the suitable base for 243. So the negative here, just put it here. Okay, 243. 243 divide by the lowest number first, 2. Okay, see, there is a decimal, so 2 is not suitable. So change it. 243 divide by 3. See, this is the whole number. So we know 243 can be changed into base 3. Okay, so okay, we know. Okay, now this is the first division. Okay, we need to count. Okay, one division, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, see, so 5 times of division for base 3. So 3 base to the power of 5. So 1 over 5. Then you can cut down here. Then the answer is negative 3. Just like that. Okay, very easy. Okay, now, okay class, now we are done for this one. Okay, we are done for this one. And then we go to this one first. Okay, look at here. A to the power of m over n. Okay, before this, okay, the fractional index is in the numerator, the value is 1, right? But for this one, the value of the power in the numerator, there is a value which is not 1 lah. So m can be any number other than 1. So a to the power of m over n can be equal to a to the power of m, close bracket, and then 1 over n. Okay, so you just remember in the numerator, it's represent the power, and then for n, it represent the roots. This one, the roots here. Okay, now, okay, it also can be equal to, you need to, it can be changed the position. It's still the same. If 1 over n in here and then m at the outside, so like this. So it just equal. Okay, now, or, okay, another one, or for this one, a to the power of m over n, and then remember I said m for the power, so a, the power here, and then n for the root, so roots here. So like this. Okay, so let's look at the example. Let's look at example 13. 13 here. Okay, example 13. Okay, 3, okay. Okay, example 13. Okay, number 1, convert each of the following into the forms of a to the power of m in bracket to the power of 1 over n, and a to the power of 1 over n in bracket to the power of m. Okay, to the power of m. Okay, so the question asks you to convert into this both form. Okay, so how you want to do it? Okay, so okay, do it like this. Okay, so number 1a, 81 3 over 2, right? Okay, so remember I said to you 3 is the power and then 2 is the root. Okay, 3 is the power and 2 is the root. So 81, copy back, 3 is the power, so power here, and then 2 is the root, so 1 over 2. Okay, like this. So we done already for this one, this form. Now this form, now we need to convert into this form. Okay, this one, or okay, equal to, just terbalikkan saja. So 81 to the power 1 over 2, close bracket, and then to the power of 3, just like this. Okay, so correct. Okay, now look at B. Okay, 27 to the power of 2 over 3. Okay, so 27. Okay, remember this one, I told you this is for the power and this is for the roots. Okay, so 27. Okay, to the power of 2. 27 to the power of 2, close bracket. This is the root, right? So 1 over 2. 1 over 2, sorry, 1 over 3. Like this. This is the root. Okay. Now, see? Okay, sorry, this one for this. And then another one, just change it. Change the position. 27, 1 over 3 to the power of 2. Okay, like this. Okay. Now, for C, this one, h to the power of 3 over 5. H to the power of 3 over 5. So your answer will become like this. 3, 1 over 5. Or another form, h 1 over 5 to the power of 3. So this one. Okay, that's it. Okay, now, look at question number 2. Convert each of the following into the forms of this one and also this one. Okay, so remember, okay, I told you, wait, okay, look at number 2A. Okay, so A, 3, 4, 3, 2 over 3, right? 2 over 3, right? And then we need to convert into this form. Okay, we know that this is represent, okay, okay, this is represent, okay, wait, this is represent, okay, you need to convert into this one, right? Okay, so this is 3, 4, 3 is A, and then 2 is M, and then 3 is N. Then based on this one, you just substitute A, 3, 4, 3, A, 3, 4, 3, okay, M, where is M? M is 2, and then root there, how, what is the root? 3. Okay, so that's it. Okay, now done for this one. Now look at this one, another form. Okay, A is 3, 4, 3, and then root N. What is the value for N? It is 3. Okay, and then bracket, and then this one M, right? This one M, so where is M? M is in 2. So like this. So this is the two form that the question asks you to do. Okay, same goes as for B. Okay, for B, 4096 over 5 to the power of 5 over 6. So you need to change it into this one. This is the A, this is M, this is N. Okay, so look at A here. 4096, M, where's M? M is 5. Okay, and then roots, what is the root? 6. Okay, like this. Okay, another one, this form, 4096. Okay, roots, how many? What is the root? 6. And then in bracket, M, what is the M? 5. Okay, like that. Okay, that's it. Okay, now we continue example 14. Okay, for example 14, question 1, calculate the value of each of the following. So the question asks you to calculate the value of this one and also this one. So what should you do? Just use your calculator. Okay, use your calculator. Okay, 9. Okay, click 9 to the power of, okay, this is the fraction, right? So you need to put bracket. Okay, 5 over 2. So close bracket, then your answer will be 243 like this. Okay, so done already. So look at B, 16 to the power of 5 over 4. Okay, 16 to the power of bracket 5 over 4. So your answer will be 32. Okay, like this, 32. So that's it. This one, if the question asks you to calculate the value, you need you can use calculator.